What's going on, everybody? And I hope you're enjoying your Saturday afternoon so far. This is NYG Jeffy T85 here, and I have some news surrounding the New York Mets about a pitcher that they have just added to their minor leagues who is going to potentially add some more depth to their starting rotation going into the 2023 season due to some injuries to some of their starting pitchers as well as some uncertainty with some of their guys. And that, of course, is the 8-year pitcher, former Baltimore Oriole and Los Angeles Angel pitcher, Dylan Bundy. Dylan Bundy is 30 years old, who has pitched in 8 seasons overall. He's pitched in 5 seasons with the Baltimore Orioles from 2012 all the way up to 2019 with a couple of stints due to injuries and minor league appearances. He also pitched with the Los Angeles Angels from 2020 to 2021, and his last appearances were in 2022 with the Minnesota And over the span of his 8-year career, Bundy has pitched in a total of 190 games, with 162 of them started. He's had a record overall of 54 wins and 65 losses. He has about 3 complete games with about 910.2 innings pitched. He's given up 515 runs overall. 480 of them are earned. He's given up 163 home runs with 285 walks. And he's struck out 852 batters. He has 38 hit by pitches, where he's had at least 19 wild pitches, and he has a whip overall of 1.303 in his 8-year career with the Orioles, Twins, and Angels. Dylan Bundy is going to pretty much add some veteran depth to the starting pitching rotation, with the fact that Jose Quintana is at least going to be out for the first few months of the season. Kodai Senga has been looking a little erratic right now in spring training, and also the fact you're relying on 2 40-year-old pitchers to hopefully remain healthy for a good amount of the season, and hopefully they don't go down with injury. His best season overall was probably back in 2017, where he had a 13-9 record overall with a 4.24 ERA, where he had 169.2 innings pitched and gave up 152 hits overall, 82 runs, with 80 of them being earned, and he struck out 152 batters overall during that his third season with the Baltimore Orioles. In 2016, he also had a solid year where he was 10-6, where he had pitched in 36 games, 14 started. He pitched in 109.2 innings overall, gave up 109 hits with 52 runs and 49 of them being earned, 18 home runs given up, 42 walks overall, 104 strikeouts too. Dylan Bundy is not going to be a pitcher that's going to go over there and wow you. He has had pitches that have been ranging around the 96 to 100 mile per hour range, but obviously he's about 30 years old. He's pretty much just a depth pitcher right now. You're not going to be expecting Dylan Bundy to go out there and blow everybody away with his stuff. In fact, he has struggled over the past couple of years. He did have a decent season last year in terms of his record with the Minnesota Twins, 8-8, but his ERA was close to 5. And he hasn't had an ERA close to about 3 since 2020, when he was pitching his first year with the Los Angeles Angels, when he had a 6-3 record, and he had a 3.29 ERA in 11 games pitched, 11 games started. And when he had 65.2 innings pitched, he gave up 51 hits, 27 home runs overall, 24 earned runs, 5 home runs, 17 walks, with 72 strikeouts. He's pretty much adding depth to the starting rotation. That's pretty much it. You're not expecting him to go out there and be a frontline starter, even to be a middle of the relief guy. He's going to be backing up guys like Tyler McGill, Carlos Carrasco, and David Peterson, just in case there are more injuries that happen to this New York Mets starting rotation, or if, God forbid, some of these guys aren't productive and you need to get somebody else to come up from the minor leagues and be able to supplement what you have going on in the rest of the team. So I don't mind this move at all. I think it's a solid move. Have to see how Bundy is going to fit in with the New York Mets, and if he's going to be playing a factor at all with the New York Mets going into this upcoming season, and what kind of role he's going to be having with the New York Mets, if he's going to be coming out of the bullpen, if he's going to be a guy that's going to be namely a spot starter. It says right now that he's going to be pretty much a spot starter, but you don't know. Maybe they try to make him a bullpen piece as well, depending on how good he looks as a starter, or if maybe he'd be better stretched out as a reliever going into the 2023 season. We'll have to wait and find out what's going to happen with Dylan Bundy going into this season. But I just want to let you guys that news. The New York Mets have officially signed starting pitcher, formerly of the Baltimore Orioles, Los Angeles Angels, and last year the Minnesota Twins, the 30-year-old Dylan Bundy, to a minor league deal. And he's going to be coming into the New York Mets minor league team to add more depth to their starting rotation, if in fact they suffer more injuries to starting rotation, or if there's ineffective play for the New York Mets going into the 2023 Major League Baseball season. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Give a sub to NYGJeffyT85. More news, updates, and chatter surrounding the New York Mets. Turn on the bell for notifications. The next video we're short dropping on the channel for New York Mets. And let me know in the comment section what you guys think about the signing of Dylan Bundy by the Mets to their starting rotation, and what kind of impact he could have for the New York Mets going into the 2023 Major League Baseball season. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a great rest of your Saturday. Take it easy, and let's go New York Mets. As always, all you got to do is you got to believe in those boys from Queens.